At the end of the battle against Gas, all the Z warriors started in the same way with a rigorous training, since they realized that they could not always depend on the Saiyan warriors. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of the Whole, Daishinkan was very thoughtful because several timelines had been formed throughout the 12 multiverses, and the power beyond a god was required for him to be able to solve these problems. These problems are serious, but I think I have the perfect candidate to be able to solve this problem. At the moment when Daishinkan was about to leave the Kingdom of All, Zeno-sama would appear at Daishinkan's side.
Daishinkan, I'm feeling really bored. I want you to bring Son Goku to play with me, since I'm not able to have fun with absolutely nothing.
It is a pity, my lord, that I'm not able to fulfill your request this time, as I have to dare to take Mr. Goku as the new guardian of time and space.
Wow, that name's amazing. Is there even a position with that name?
That's right, my lord. Only the Kaioshin named Chronoa needs a very powerful being to be able to eradicate the beings that threaten universal extinction.
I understand. But I guess before my friend Goku is appointed with that position, he'll have to go through a test in order to be worthy of that position, or am I wrong?
Of course you're not wrong, great Zeno-sama. Mr. Goku, before being able to take over that position, he must be able to pass all the tests required for him to be able to become the new guardian of spacetime.
This'll be great! I want to see how my friend Goku is able to overcome each of those tests.
Meanwhile, on planet Earth, Goku is meditating in some of the mountains because the Gas Warrior was able to defeat him with a single blow despite possessing the Ultra Instinct. So, Goku had undergone a rigorous training with which he was able to overcome each of his limits. However, in the front of Goku, a great aura would rise all over the sky, as well as the entire universe.
What is that gray light? Is he a new enemy?
Of course I'm not your enemy, Mr. Goku. On the contrary, I come to offer you a great training with which you'll be able to overcome your limits.
Are you serious? Of course I'm interested.
But for that, you must hold a position in the Divine Realm, so that I will be able to train him personally.
Oh, I'm not sorry, but I even told Whis I'd never destroy planets. I'm not that kind of person. I appreciate it.
I perfectly know how you are, Mr. Goku, so don't worry. The position I'm going to give you is that of a guardian of space-time.
Guardian of space-time? What should I do with that position? I've never heard of that. There is such a position in the 12 universes.
It's a very important position, so no one of the gods knows about their existence. Only the angels and the beings of the highest rank.
I understand, but can you explain to me what I have to do to get that position?
I don't know what's happening in the other timelines, but it's even affecting ours, and we need the power of a warrior who's able to deal with those irregularities.
Wow, that means that I have to fight very powerful warriors. And of course I agree. I will.
I know I could count on your support, Mr. Goku. In that case, I'll be better to leave right now so that you could start your new training. They both left for the realm of the All, in which Zeno-sama had the moment rush towards his friend, hugging him tightly and even congratulating him on his new position as the guardian of spacetime. My lord, it's very rushed, because Mr. Goku at this moment has just started with his time guardian training.
That doesn't matter, Daishinkan, since I trust in the potential that my friend Goku has, and I know that he'll be able to become very powerful. I promise not to disappoint you, Zen friend, and I'll make sure to give everything to myself to become very powerful and to be worthy of the new position that's been entrusted to me.
Now, Mr. Goku, who has finished greeting the king completely, it's time, and we'll even access a new dimension in which time stops very quickly to have greater results in the shortest possible time.
Apparently we're in a setback. Of course! Right now I'm going with Daishinkan.
Exactly, Mr. Goku. Dimensional cracks are starting to appear with much more frequencies. And if this continues like this, it may be catastrophic for our multiverse. Both warriors were sent to one of the most multiple dimensions that existed in the Kingdom of Everything, in which instantly Goku would realize how gravity was millions of times increased, which had left him surprised, because even accessing the Super Saiyan Blue, he had not been able to stand for more than 10 seconds.
What is this place? I'm not able to move freely. I feel like my body weighs thousands of tons.
In order for you, Mr. Goku, to become the guardian of space-time, you must be prepared to withstand great loads of energy and even pressures.
But this is amazing. It's our first day, Daishinkan.
I trust you, Mr. Goku, but don't worry, because I'll give you angelic energy right now. Energy that only angels are capable of using.
Daishinkan, by granting him a little of the angelic essence, the change in the environment in the whole place was sudden, because Son Goku's power had grown in an amazing way. That's right, his entire internal system was able to transport twice as much energy as he usually produces. At the moment, Goku, who was lying on the ground, was able to open his eyes, being able to make a great aura rise all over the place, while his imposing silver eyes illuminated the whole place.
This is amazing. Not all warriors who receive angelic energy are able to master it on such a level on their first day.
But my body's still too heavy. But I am able to move a little more.
From this moment, we'll start with the great training, Mr. Goku.
I'm ready, Daishinkan. I can't fail in this mission.
Son Goku's training had begun, in which with the knowledge of the great priest, his power began to have an incredible energy increase, as well as his combat style had changed drastically because this time, his defense and offense were at the highest level, while his power seemed to have no limit. In that dimension, 2 years had already passed in which Goku had been able to master the pressure 100%, being able to use all his speed without any problem. Mr. Goku, being in Contra Time, that has been your training. Of course, your techniques and powers will have to keep training them on your own.
I understand, Daishinkan, but before I leave this dimension, can you fight me, please? I want to measure myself with one of the 5 most powerful warriors of the 12 universes.
Of course I do, Mr. Goku, but I'll be benevolent to you, since I will only use my right arm. Don't worry, attack with all your power.
Goku, a little annoyed being underestimated, he had rushed against Daishinkan, but Daishinkan was able to stop each of Goku's punches without any difficulty. Even being able to dodge them, no problem. While Goku attacked, he would notice that Daishinkan, despite having the opportunity, did not hit him. Goku would instantly take a little distance. If you get a chance to hit me, please do it. You don't know how humiliating it is for a warrior that his enemy holds back. I want you to take me seriously.
If that's your request, I'll do it, Mr. Goku.
Daishinkan, he would put himself in a battle pose as he would raise both of his arms. Without Goku being able to see absolutely anything, he was able to grant him a series of blows in all his vital parts. So at the moment Goku would fall to the ground, it didn't matter that Goku was using the Ultra Instinct, since Daishinkan's power was on another level of divine scale.
It'll be better to leave for today, and with his great ability to increase his power, I know that in a few thousand years he'll be able to come a little closer to my power.
While Daishinkan would turn his back on him, Goku with all his willpower would start to stand up. If I'm not able to grant a single blow to Daishinkan, I'm not worthy of this position. I have to become much more powerful. Goku, straining his body to the limit, even damaging several veins of his energy due to the excessive use of energy, was able to release a gigantic power, which this time was able to make even Daishinkan retreat a few meters, being caught off guard.
Wow, I didn't know that Mr. Goku's power was able to reach this limit. Apparently he was holding back.
Damn, my body hurts too much. This is the power beyond Ultra Instinct, and I'm only able to hold it for about 2 minutes.
Goku would begin to move at a flashing speed, which for Daishinkan would still not be amazing. However, having his limited power, his body was not able to possess the speed required to be able to dodge him, because at that moment, Goku would appear as a flash in front of Daishinkan, being able to connect a big blow all over his face. The power that had been overwhelming that even the bones of his arms shattered, while Daishinkan would fall with an overwhelming power. Even to his surprise, he would start to feel a liquid flowing from his body. Damn, that hurt me. This warm fluid. This is blood. This Saiyan has been able to make a priest bleed like I am. At that moment, as if it were a meteorite, Goku would also fall into a part of that dimension while his whole body was torn to pieces. But the most serious damage were of his energy veins, which were so delicate that it was impossible for them to transport energy. Well, you're totally worthy of owning the position of this space-time guardian, as you're even able to give your life if an enemy requires it.
Thanks, but my whole body hurts. I'm not able to move in the slightest.
That's because he used the power beyond Ultra Instinct, and his body is not yet able to withstand those great loads of energy.
Daishinkan, being a high priest, he would begin to heal each of his energy veins, being able to make Goku able to stand up, although his energy veins were still a little numb.
Your energy veins will pass in that state for about 24 hours, but don't worry, it won't leave any aftermath.
I thank you, Daishinkan, and I promise to become much more powerful than you. Next time, I'll be able to give him much more of an even battle.
Both warriors would come out of that dimension, but the instant they did, a surprising pressure would be felt by all the 12 universes, as they were not prepared for said power. That's right, Goku's power on this occasion had been able to overcome all the 12 angels without an exception.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to control my power so not to cause havoc for any universe.
Daishinkan would use a small sphere of energy in one of his fingers, with which he was able to create a powerful barrier in each of the universes, so that they would be able to withstand Goku's power and not collide in the process. I've placed barriers in each of the 12 universes, while you master all that power, Mr. Goku. But now, we'll start with the ritual of the first position of Guardian of Spacetime.
Sure, Daishinkan, I'm ready.
Instantly, Daishinkan would stretch out one of his hands, of which a pentagram would be formed all over the place. Starting to surround Goku, his hair would rise a little while his clothes had changed to a silver one. Due to his position, after only 30 minutes, the ritual had ended, being Goku named as the Guardian of Spacetime.
These clothes feel as great, but I think I'll wear my usual clothes because these clothes kind of feel uncomfortable.
Goku would put on his usual clothes, which instantly he would be prepared for his new position as the Guardian of Spacetime. So Daishinkan would stand next to Goku. It's time to leave so that you're able to meet your partner with whom you'll make a great team.
Dude, congratulations! I knew you'd take over this position. I trust you, friend. Thank you very much, little Zen, and I promise to give my best so that no dimensional gap is formed. We're counting on you, friend Goku.
Daishinkan would take Goku to the Temple of Time, where we can observe a Kaioshin named Corona, which I was a little surprised to observe Daishinkan accompanied by a person not belonging to the divine world. Nice to meet you again, Daishinkan. But tell me, who is he? You better know better than anyone. It's not allowed that even for gods to know the existence of this place, much less a mortal. A while without seeing you, Corona. And don't worry, since this warrior I have here will be your companion. He's the new Guardian of Spacetime, so I hope you do a great teamwork together. Corona would be surprised. However, at the moment, a new crack would appear in front of everyone. Apparently they have work to do. I'm leaving. Daishinkan would disappear from the place while Corona would observe Goku fixedly. If Daishinkan's brought you here, I guess you're very powerful, and I'll trust you. Please, go solve what's happening in that said dimensional gap.
Of course, yes. It's time to put my training to the test. But tell me, what happened?
In the original story, Black Goku defeated by the Vegito fusion. But in this timeline, Black Goku has achieved a much greater power, with which he was even able to finish off Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue.
Wow, that looks like a perfect way to test my new power.
Goku would enter the crack that was in front of this, so Goku would start with his position as Guardian of Time and Space. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.